So, right off the bat, I asked Chris to go through his previous and current work history. Um, and I think that his experience in both freelance and a corporate environment as of recently um, gives a unique experience where he learned how to motivate people without being their boss, which is something that I think every business needs in order to succeed. You can't have one oligarchy of power that just rains down authority on everybody and everyone's just going to work perfectly in sync. You need that little bit of peer pressure per se, where you feel the need to work better. And I think something that tied in later in that interview was Chris saying that you can't just tell someone to do something. You have to make them think that it's their own idea. And that's something that I've mentioned many times in previous assignments for this class, that to lead properly, you can't just tell someone what they need to do. You gotta give them all the building blocks, and if they make what they should be making, then they're good. If they can't, they won't without some extra push. So unfortunately, Chris did not necessarily have a lot of experience going from in person to remote work, because his industry for the last decade or so has just been mostly remote work because of its convenience. So we'll kind of skip over that one. Um, yeah, in the event that someone is not necessarily pulling their weight, he said that in the years and years of experience from remote and hybrid work in corporate and in freelance is just to lead by example. And I think that's just something that can't go understated enough, because it works. Um, Unfortunately, we didn't get to personable connections because I lost my timer early on in that meeting, but I can imagine that he kind of touched up on it where he no, not really. Okay. Thank you for listening.